Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Let's Talk Politics. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the California recall election results between Republican frontrunner Larry Elder and Gavin Newsom. And the point of this video is not only previewing the race, but also a lot of you guys wanted to see my reaction because I live in California and it mattered a lot to me who wins this election. I obviously do have a favorite, but I try to keep the channel biased, so I'm not going to say who I wanted to win. But a lot of you guys probably do know who I wanted to win. So I'm just going to keep it to the guys who already know who I wanted to win in this race. So basically, let's start previewing the race and take a look at what's going on. I'm looking at the New York Times right now. This is the fastest and best way, in my opinion, to look at the results. It gives you all the data you need, at least all the data I need. So at this point, September 16th. Today's September 16th, and the race started September 14th, which is 2 days ago. So we are 2 days in the election, and we already have 74% precincts reported just in 2 days. Meaning this race is very close to being over. It's pretty much over already, as you can see the numbers. And we're gonna reach 99% very soon, in a few days from now. So, as you can see right here, this is the map of the counties that voted yes on the recall and voted no on the recall. So, obviously, it's a little bit different because the no is filled in red, and the yes on the recall is filled in blue. It should be the opposite because the Republicans are red and they would be voting yes on the recall, but it's okay. So basically, at this point, 74% in, and we are in day 2. 63.8, basically 64% voted no on the recall, which is about almost 6 million people in California. And by the way, there are 40 total million people in California, including 100,000 homeless people. Which I don't know if the homeless people got to vote. I'm not sure. But 3 million people, a little bit over 3 million, voted yes on the recall, which is just 36.2, which is closer just to 36%. So that's half. So the no on the recall is leading by 2 times the size of yes, and total reported 9 million people have voted in total. And yes, Larry Elder has conceded the race, meaning Gavin Newsom is likely to be the winner, most likely, more than likely. I mean, Larry Elder conceded the race. So we do have a winner, and the winner is Gavin Newsom. The first news channels to call the winner is, I believe, CNN and ABC News. And Fox News, I believe, as well. So let's take a look at the counties, and let's take a look to see if any counties shifted to the other side ever since the 2018 election. So if you actually took a look at San Diego, which is my home county, 76% is in, and no is leading by a large amount, actually. So it's nothing's really much of a surprise in there. I just wanted to view it. And then Los Angeles, it voted heavily no, obviously. A lot of the Beverly Hill area voted no on the recall. And let's take a look at Fresno. Fresno is one county that we expected to go to Larry Elder. We expected it to shift right, and at this point, it is. Larry Elder has the slight lead in Fresno County, and he's barely leading, a little bit less than 1%. Let's actually take a look at Orange County, if we can go to Orange County. So if you actually take a look at Orange County, the no on the recall actually took the lead because yesterday on the 15th, the yes was leading, I'm pretty sure, I believe, and 82% is reported in, and Orange County has shifted left for some reason. We did expect it to be close. Larry Elder did have leads here, but now it has flipped, and it is expected to stay on no. So like I said, the counties filled in blue voted yes on the recall, and the counties filled in red voted no on the recall. So if you actually take a look at who led the Republican nominee if Newsom does get removed. We all know Larry Elder, but I want to see the candidate percentage. So the top three, obviously, top first is Larry Elder with 46.9, basically 47%. And then Kevin Paffrath is an interesting candidate because he's a YouTuber. And I know, obviously, Larry Elder is also not a politician, but being a YouTuber is actually way more interesting. He's also a Democrat and the only Democrat running against Newsom. He basically he expresses himself as a moderate Democrat, the John F. Kennedy type. And Kevin Paffrath is one of the few Democrats I actually like. Not only in California, I like a lot. Joe Manchin. A lot of them out there. There's a good amount of Democrats I do like, though. Just the moderate types. That's the only Democrats I would like. And Kevin Faulconer ended up top 3 out of 46 candidates. Obviously, there's 46 of them, and he ended up with 8.6. And Kevin Paffrath is very interesting because he only ended up with 9.8, almost 10%, which is 500,000 votes. And that was pretty close to Kevin Faulconer, which is the third leader. And by the way, 5 million is reported, 5 million voters, and Kevin Paffrath, I did expect for him to do better. He underperformed, in my opinion. I believe Kevin Paffrath was going to lose to Larry Elder probably by like 7%, and he ended up losing by a bunch. And that's due to the fact that some Republicans, I know there's a lot of Republicans that do not trust Kevin Paffrath and call him untrustworthy, which I disagree on. Kevin Paffrath, I think he should have done way better than this. Larry Elder beat him by 30 plus. I expected him to beat him just by 7%, and this is 74% reporting. So Kevin Paffrath was a shocker to me, like more shocker than the race, like the entire race between Newsom and Elder. Kevin Paffrath should have done way better, in my opinion. So if you actually take a look at the race, let's take a look at my opinion. My reaction to this. So this is basically my reaction. So the question is, was this race a shocker to me between Gavin Newsom and Larry Elder? Okay, first of all, before the election happened, I did say my final prediction. If you did not see my prediction, go watch the video. I did say that I had Gavin Newsom not being recalled, and I had Gavin Newsom winning the election by 4%. And at this point, 74% reported. Gavin Newsom is already the winner. Like I said, I predicted him to be the winner, so I got that one right. But the margins I got way off. I had him being the winner, which I got right, but the margins were way off. I had him winning by 4%, and guess what? He won by like 20 plus. But we still do have 74%. We still do have some counties left to be called. And we do expect the rest to go to Larry Elder, meaning the race will be closer when we have 99% in. But it doesn't matter. I got the margin wrong no matter what. And at this point, I'm going to make another prediction. I think when we do have 99% reported, I do think Gavin Newsom is going to have 13% instead of the 20 plus because, like I said, the rest of the votes not counted will be probably going to Larry Elder. So I think he'll win by 13%. It's not how much Larry Elder gets. That doesn't decide if Newsom gets recalled or not. It says if more than 50% of voters vote yes on the recall, Newsom will be kicked out of office. And guess what? If you actually take a look at Larry Elder, you need 50% and more for Newsom to be recalled. He's just at 36%. So I mean, it's already over. He can make that number closer. He can make it closer, and I think it will be closer because the counties coming in late will be probably going to Larry Elder. So it's going to be closer, but Larry Elder 100% lost. I mean, he conceded. So, yeah. So does this necessarily mean that California is doomed for Republicans? Honestly, I actually think it is doomed for Republicans. It really is. If Larry Elder can't win, then I don't know who to tell. If Gavin Newsom won, then I don't know what to tell you. And at this point, he's leading then more than how much he won in 2018. And this is a recall. So it's he's leading than how much he won before. Meaning California is basically doomed because he's leading than how much he won before. And he's leading than how much Joe Biden beat Donald Trump in this state. He's leading by how much Joe Biden won in this state, which is horrible. And if you actually take a look at here, Kevin Paffrath, if he only gets 9.8% of the vote, that means Democrats in Cali do not like moderate Democrats. They like the Democrats. The new Democratic Party, I should say today. Not the John F. Kennedy or the old ones from the past. And that shows you California is a deep blue state. And in this election, Democrats did prove that California is a deep blue state. With this election, he won at this point. He's leading more than Joe Biden won the state. So, do I think Democrats overperformed in California, or did they underperform, or is this what I expected them? Obviously, this is not how I expected it. Him winning by 4. So obviously, yes, Democrats did overperform, in my opinion, in California. Democrats did overperform, and Republicans did underperform in this recall election. I had this way closer. And by the way, Kevin Paffrath, I will always keep up to date with him. I love Kevin Paffrath. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Meet Kevin. 2 million subs, over 2 million actually. Kevin Paffrath did say, the moderate Democrat, which is the only Democrat who ran against Newsom. Kevin Paffrath said he's going up against Newsom if he runs again in 2022. And I'm excited to see that. I want him to go against Newsom in a debate if he does go up against him in a debate. I mean, he's a Democrat, so I'm not sure if he can because he is a Democrat. But if he can go up against him in a debate, I'd really enjoy it. And I would really like to see Larry Elder go up against Newsom in a debate. So I would like to see these two candidates, Larry Elder and Kevin Paffrath, in 2022, just for the debate. I know Larry Elder is 100% going to lose in 2022, but I would like to see Kevin Paffrath, especially, in a debate. But Kevin Faulconer, like these other Republican candidates who got who didn't reach the top 5 were pretty boring, to be honest. Like John Cox, some people are saying he might have even done better than Larry Elder, which I'm not pretty sure. Maybe about the same. Yeah, people are saying Larry Elder screwed up. I'm not sure if he really screwed up. People are just mad, especially Republicans, that we lost, and they're screaming, "Get out of California, it's doomed." And I kind of agree. So, yeah, they overperformed. If Democrats overperformed, I guarantee you, yeah, there's no hope for Republicans in California. So that's pretty much my opinion and my review on the election, the recall election in California. So basically, I think Democrats overperformed, Democrats overperformed, Republicans underperformed, and I expected Kevin Paffrath to do better, just lose by Larry Elder by 7%, but he lost by 20 plus. I had Newsom winning by 4, and at this point, 74% is in, and he's winning by like 20 plus or 30 plus, whatever. So, and yes, I do think California is doomed. I just want to cover up what I said earlier as my, my final prediction to sum things up, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do you guys agree with me that Democrats overperformed and Republicans underperformed? Do you agree that Kevin Paffrath should have got more than 9.8%? Do you agree with me with that? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree that Kevin Paffrath should have got more than 9.8? And yeah, this whole race is obviously a shocker because I just had him winning by 4%. But it's not a shock to see Gavin Newsom winning. That's not a shock. I really had him winning. But just the margins really shocked me. It really did. The margins shocked me. I expected it to be way closer. And at this point, California is doomed for Republicans. And yeah, the late votes should be coming in red, but Newsom is still the winner. Larry